message. We don't just pick silly, fun things. We pick plays that have messages. And the message, well, I'll tell you a little bit about this one and then just kind of the message to be looking for. This is called the Kingdom Connection. It's an interactive field trip that these kids are going on. So you will see 4 kings up here. They are King David, King Solomon, King Saul, and King Herod. So you see a couple good kings, and then a couple not so great kings. And you'll learn a little bit about their lives through some fun songs and some fun acting. But one of the things that I just really love about this play in particular is it brings out to kids the importance of making wise choices, following God in everything. You know, when you look at David and Solomon, they were so young when God used them. Solomon prayed to God and he asked him for wisdom, and God gave it to him. And, you know, he was the wisest man who ever lived. David fought a giant that nobody else was willing to fight. And he was young, and he was small, and he shouldn't have been able to do it. But he did, under God's power. And, you know, he went on in life, and David encountered so many different giants, hard ones. And sometimes he made really good choices, and other times David messed up too. But God never stopped loving him. He's known as a man who was a man after God's own heart. And so one of our songs that the kids will sing tonight, I just think the lyrics are so beautiful. One of the verses says, "It's been one of those days when it's easier to trust what's in front of me. I know you're there, and I know you care, but it isn't always easy." And as we've done this, Judy's talked to the kids, and I've talked to the kids. Your life isn't always going to be easy. But if you put your trust in God, and you know that any power that you have comes from him, he's going to get you through it. Not just get you through it, but you are going to thrive in it. So as they're singing and as they're acting today, know that we love your kiddos. We've been praying for them. And we've been praying that the messages that they are bringing to you are going to sink into them, that they can use into their lives in the future. So thanks for coming, and enjoy the show.
adventure tour, The Kingdom Connection. Let me tell you how it works. The kings will start out frozen in statue poses as the narrator tells their stories. The characters playing these kings will remain in character, which means if you ask them a question, they'll answer you as if they really are the kings of old.
Ooh, I am so ready for this. Ancient stories are my jam. Bible nerd.
She's not joking. In second grade, she made a full-scale model of the Tower of Babel, complete with sound effects. She freaked everyone out. Impressive and oddly ambitious.
I heard there's a challenge at the end, right? That's why I'm here.
Correct, a quiz at the end.
Ooh, I've been waiting for the kingdom quiz. Ask me anything at all. Who was the youngest king in Israel's history? King Josiah. He was crowned at age 8. Can you believe it?
Well, my name's Josiah, so that puts me ahead already. Up top.
I see this is going to be competitive. I'd better take notes. I think we are ready to begin. We begin with our first king, King Saul.
Before Saul, Israel had never had a king, but instead had followed the people God had chosen to lead them, like Moses, Joshua, and Samuel. But when Samuel grew old, the elders of Israel gathered together and said,
"You are old. Give us a king like all the other nations."
"But the Lord, He is your king. We want to be like everyone else. We want a king we can see to lead us and fight our battles." Saul. Now Saul was very, very handsome. In fact, there's not more handsome man than he among the sons of Israel.
There is not a more handsome man than me among the sons of Israel.
Then Samuel took a flask of olive oil and poured it on Saul's head.
May the power of the Lord come powerfully upon you. Once these signs are fulfilled, do whatever your hands find to do, for the Lord is with you.
And God changed Saul's heart, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon him mightily from that day forward.
Then Samuel assembled all the tribes of Israel to announce Saul as king. What do you think Saul did?
I know. He gave a big speech to the people.
Let's watch and see. I present to you all the one the Lord has chosen. Saul, where did he go?
Saul was hiding behind the luggage.
Saul, get out here. This is the one the Lord has chosen. Long live the king! Long live the king!
Long live me!
Does anybody have any questions for King Saul?
Why did you hide behind the luggage? Were you scared?
Pass.
Pass? You can't pass.
I was just resting. That's it. I wasn't afraid of being king. Next question.
How long were you king?
42 years. It would have been longer, but someone stole my throne.
Are you kidding me? That's messed up. I would have pounded him.
Believe me, I tried, but he kept escaping.
Tough break, man.
It really was.
Excuse me? Saul didn't obey all of the rules that God gave him. Here in 1 Samuel 15, 10 through 11, it says, "The words of the Lord came to Samuel, saying, I regret that I have made Saul king, for he has turned back from following me and has not carried out my commands. So God replaced Saul with a man that would listen to him, and that man was David."
Like I said, someone stole my throne.
You brought her to the Bible?
You didn't?
And the Lord told Samuel to anoint young David, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon David mightily from that day forward.
Boring. Are we getting to the good old David and Goliath story yet?
Indeed we are. The Philistines had a champion fighter named Goliath. Grr! Isn't that the same person who played Samuel? Rosie actually plays a number of our supporting roles. Now she's Goliath. Cool.
Goliath was huge and had advanced armor and weapons. Every day he stood out and shouted,
Choose a man and have him come down to me. If he is able to fight and kill me, we will become your subjects. But if I overcome him, you will become our subjects and serve us. Saul and the Israelites were terrified. But what do you think David did?
I know. He fought Goliath and stuff.
Let's see.
You come to me with a sword and a spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord, that all the earth may know that there's a God in Israel. For the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hands.
There's trouble as far as I can see, and the giant is in front of me. I am small and unremarkable, and they say I'll never win. But I know who made the starry sky, and I know who taught the birds to fly, who makes the sun to rise and fall, who taught the earth to spin. There's no need to fear. I know my God is here. It's
giants?
Nope, that's not it. God used David because he had a heart that was surrendered to him, not because he was super strong.
Don't volunteer to fight giants unless you know that God wants you to. Got it.
Throughout the Bible, God uses lots of people who aren't really strong or super smart.
You'd fit in great.
Don't be so silly.
Come on now, let's continue with our tour.
Ooh, the next king. Is it Nadab, Timni, Jehoshaphat?
God bless you.
Jehoshaphat?
Bless you again.
Oh, never mind.
David was prospering over all the land, for God was with him.
The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. He rescued me from my foes who were too strong. Praise the Lord. I will praise him. I'll praise among the nations. I will sing the praises of your names.
I need 2 volunteers to help me read some of the
David
songs
wrote
David wrote.
songs to God when he was happy, when he was sad, and when he was afraid.
I need 2 volunteers to help me read some of the Psalms David wrote. How about you 2? Awesome. Psalm 34, 17 through 19. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. How did David feel when he wrote that? He sounds pretty sad. Yes.
Psalms 32:7. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Maybe he wrote that when he was scared?
Psalm 28:7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him, and I am helped. My heart leaps for joy, and I will give thanks to him in song. How did David feel about that one? He was thankful. Yes. But the most important thing about David was that he had a humble heart. He loved God and trusted him. He loved to sing with God with all his heart.
Lord, I want to be wise and I want to be strong. Still, I'm going to praise you. And sometimes I fail and sometimes I doubt. Still, I'm going to praise you. Why so downcast, oh my soul? Why am I discouraged? Help me trust you've overcome, and today I will remember. I will hope in my God. I will trust in him. Though the road seems long, I will sing my song, and I will hope in my God. This is one of those days when it's easier to trust what's in front of me. Though I know you're there and I know you care, it isn't always easy. Why so downcast, oh my soul? Why am I discouraged? Help me trust you've overcome, and today I will remember. I will hope in my God. I will trust in him. Though the road seems long, I will sing my song, and I will hope in my God. Though the road seems long, I will sing my song, and I will hope in my God.
Not all the kings in the Bible were seeking to please God.
Tell me about it. There was Nadab, Timni, Joash, Ahab.
Blah, blah, blah. Stop being a know-it-all. There are other people here.
Oh, sorry. When I get excited about something, it all just spills out.
It's quite all right. Let's journey a bit forward into the next kingdom. King Herod.
Sometimes in the course of kingdom events, certain kings get sick, and other certain understudies get a big break performing in their plays.
Huh?
Herod has a fever. I'm Herod's understudy, and I'm the greatest king this land has ever seen.
Was King Herod British?
Sometimes understudies only know one accent. Oh.
King Herod was happily reigning over the land until he heard a commotion about a baby king being born during his reign.
What? Another ruler has been born here? There can't be another king. Go make a careful search for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me, so I may go and worship him.
What?
King Herod was pretending he wanted to worship baby Jesus, even though we all know that he really wanted to kill him. No one can prove that.
No offense, but I don't think that's a secret.
As soon as you find the baby, report to me so I may go and worship him. Really, let me know. I could throw him a big party or something too. My advanced planning resources are limitless here at the palace. Only one king.
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 They say baby is fixing to steal my throne. But how's a little baby gonna rule this wonderful home? I promise I won't hurt him. I just really wanna say, welcome to the neighborhood and brighten up his day. Only one king can rule the land. Only one king above the rest will stand. Only one king will take a vow. Only one king can be worshipped now.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are.
Little baby king.
One king.
Only one king.
Only one king.
Only one king.
Only one king. They say it's impossible to serve two kings.
And how's a little baby gonna handle kingdom things? But I'll let bygones be bygones. I just really wanna say thanks for stopping by. He's sending on his way. Only one king can rule the land. Only one king above the rest will stand. Only one king will take the vow. Only one king can be worshipped now.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are.
Little baby king.
One king.
Only one king.
Only one king.
Does anyone have any questions for King Herod?
I do, but may I ask Herod in private?
Well, normally our questions are. I'm very happy to answer this fine fellow's questions privately. Wait, you're not a king, or are you?
No.
Whatever King Herod says, that's what's so exciting about our interactive adventure tour. Every tour is different.
I'm looking for something.
Just what might you be seeking, young man? Surely not a baby king, because I haven't had much luck in that area.
No, the answer to the quiz at the end. I just need a boost to help me ace it.
Oh, a little hope to claim your rightful place as ruler of all the land. Listen, all you have to do is study the stars. My advisors always use the stars to help their difficult problems. Now run along. I have kingly matters to attend to.
Stars? I meant, do you have like a cheat sheet or something? Stars. Stars. I guess the stars is the answer to the final question. Awesome, thanks.
I'm just an actor, not a real bad guy. I was just trying to think.
And we move on from King Herod to someone else who had a big, important role in the Bible. He was very wise. Do any of you know who he was? Was it Solomon? Right you are. Let's drop in on his kingdom now.
The Lord appeared in Solomon's dream. God said, "Ask for whatever you want me to give you." Solomon answered,
You have shown great kindness to my father David because he was very faithful to you. Your chosen people are very great, but I do not know how to lead them. So please give me the wisdom of God to know right from wrong.
and the Lord was very pleased. Solomon had asked for this and not for a long life or wealth. So God said, "Since you have asked for this and not for a long life or wealth, I will give you what you have asked. I will give you a wise and discerning heart."
In the Bible, it says that God gave Solomon great wisdom, insight, and understanding as measureless as the sea on the sandshore. Men from all nations came to hear Solomon's great wisdom.
Lord my God, you have made me king, but I am only a little child and do not know what to do. So give me a discerning heart to distinguish right from wrong.
I need the wisdom of God. Help me see, help me know, make it clear which way to go. I am young, I am small, next to you, King of all. Help me, Lord, help me. We need you. We
Is everyone ready now to participate in the Kingdom Quiz? Actors, take your places. Players, step forward and bring your whiteboards. Write the answers down after each character has said the question. You have 15 seconds to write the answers down, and then you may reveal your answers.
Question 1. What did I tell the wise men I wanted to do with the baby king? A. Dance with him. That's what it says. B. Crown him the new king. Or C. Worship him.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes.
Question 2. When did I write songs of worship and praise to God? A. When I was scared. B. When I was thankful. C. When I was sad. Or D. All of the above.
Question 3. Why did God choose another king to replace me? A. Because he was better looking than me. Doubtful. B. Because I disobeyed God's rules. Or C. Because I couldn't handle the pressure.
Question 4. What did I ask God for? A. Long life. B. Wisdom. Or C. Wealth.
And the final question is, this is not multiple choice. How can we have a heart that seeks God rather than a heart that seeks its own gain? You have 15 seconds.
Oh, I have no idea what these answers is. Thanks for the help, Gary. This is so hard.
I'm afraid you misunderstood what I was saying earlier. Pens down. Now reveal your answers. The answers are
C. Worship him.
D. All of the above.
B. Because I disobeyed God's rules.
And B. Wisdom.
and the answer to the final question is
The stars. The answer is the stars.
I'm sorry, but that is not the correct answer to how can we have a heart that seeks God rather than a heart that seeks its own gain. Is God's Spirit living in us?
But Harriet said the answer was the stars. I asked her before.
I'm afraid you misunderstood what I was saying earlier. I was in character, pretending to be King Herod. I would never cheat and give away the answers.
Ah, figures. This is a dumb activity anyway.
It's okay, Josiah. You did great. We are all learning.
But you did great all on your own. You didn't need to cheat.
But Josiah, we aren't living on our own. Ever since we gave our lives to Jesus, he lives inside us.
Lots of kings thought they could do it all on their own, and they ended up failing. God says the only way to have wisdom and strength to live a life that pleases him is through his Spirit living within us.
What is impossible with man is possible with God.
Jesus conquered the powers of darkness, defeating death on the cross. And now we are free and can live with his Spirit in us every day.
Can he breathe into the dust? Can he make sons out of us? Life is in his mighty hands. Life is in Almighty
about the Bible?
I'd love to talk with you more about it. Oh, and I could show you some of my cardboard models of Solomon's temple.
Start slowly, Lauren. Let's not scare him.
That sounds great.
But first, you need to know Jesus. Because of his sacrifice, we can live with his spirit in us every day. We are free. Jesus is our King, and that's the Kingdom Connection.
The Kingdom Connection, Kingdom Connection. Step on and experience a world that you've never seen. The Kingdom Connection, Kingdom Connection. You will see God's power displayed through the Kingdom Connection today. He is king. He is king. We cannot make it alone. We need him on the throne. He is king. He is king. He will not abandon his people. He is king. He will not leave them alone. He will not forsake them because of his great name. He is king. 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 The Kingdom Connection, Kingdom Connection. Step on and experience a world that you've never seen. The Kingdom Connection, Kingdom Connection. You will see God's power displayed through the Kingdom Connection today. Today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your response because that just feeds the kids when they're up here. So thank you so much. That was great. We really do appreciate it. I want to say thank you to Becky as our drama director, to Nelmar Spiniero. We had said we would have a reception tonight, but we're going to wait, and we will do it on June 4th after the service for the kids down in the 4th and 5th grade classroom. So parents, just wanted to let you know about that. We're going to send the children off to get changed. Then they can meet you in the fellowship hall and have a time of refreshment. We won't do the prayer time up here this morning just because it's kind of chaotic up here, but the service will start at 10:15. So at this point, you are dismissed, and the children will go down and change clothes. So thank you so much.